Hey, it's Jenny. Episode 2 of Curtain Up Class aired last Sunday, and I want to do something a little different today. One of the most thoughtful people in this community, Asuka, left a comment that honestly said everything I wanted to say, and then some. So today, I'm basically reading her comment thread with you. Quick one for new viewers. This channel is all about the cultural context and Korean nuance that make K-dramas hit differently. If that's your thing, subscribe and let's go! Okay, so Asuka had been waiting for Hyun-wook to show up in Curtain Up Class. Like, really waiting. And when he finally drove up to the fence in episode 1, I think I have missed Hyun-wook's perky puppy nonsense so much that when he drove up to the fence in episode 1, I basically did a Kim Tae-ri myself. I mean, if you've watched Curtain Up Class, you know exactly what that reaction looks like. And honestly, same. Then she got to that night scene. Just the two of them, outside, quiet. And this part got me too. When he speaks soft and low, like how he did when commiserating with Tae-ri under the night sky, I think his voice is just gorgeous. She already said it. I just agree. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because Asuka actually has teaching experience herself. So when she asked, can a great performer also be a great teacher? She wasn't asking it from the outside. Sometimes they drip with so much talent that they don't realize the stuff they eat for breakfast is at a level that requires careful instruction and arduous practice for the rest of humankind. Which, okay, I immediately thought of that math genius friend I mentioned in the comments, the one who genuinely could not understand why people found easy problems hard. And then she told us about her own experience teaching teenagers. I only achieved that by turning the class into the harshest winter. I think they called me bitch from ice hell. Bitch from ice hell. I laughed out loud at that. Hard. But then, and this is the part I love, after all that, she watched Tae-ri's first class. Peeling back the editing, I still thought Tae-ri's class was done with fun and warmth, and I really respect her for that. As far as I can tell, I cannot teach anyone younger than 17. Reading that actually made me feel something for Tae-ri too. And then there was this moment. I got a little more serious reading it. It wasn't about the teachers. It was about the kids. Watching this series, you can't help but connect it to something much bigger. The school is cute, the mushroom house is cute, and the kids are so cute. So cute. And they make the reality of a shrinking population all the more stark. South Korea's fertility rate is 0.8. That school, 18 students total, is not a creative choice. It's a document of what's happening right now. There's this quiet feeling of loss that creeps in when the voices of children disappear. And then, perhaps this made Tae-ri really want to do her best for the kids. That one line reframed the whole thing for me. Okay, episode 2. In episode 2, there's this moment where Hyun-wook feels what Koreans would call seo-un-ha-da. It doesn't really translate cleanly. Upset gets close, but it's softer than that. More like a quiet ache. The kind of feeling a child gets when they expected warmth and didn't quite receive it. Slightly melancholy, a little tender. It's one of those everyday Korean emotions that has no English equivalent. And honestly, watching it play out between Hyun-wook and Tae-ri made me want to look it up all over again. Tae-ri and Hyun-wook. Their styles are clearly different. Tae-ri is a perfectionist. Hyun-wook is more present, more instinctive. And honestly, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's the whole story. I would have liked to see a behind-the-scenes wrestling of ideas between freewheeling Hyun-wook and perfectionist Tae-ri, but I can only fantasize about the existence of such footage. Right? The tension isn't the problem. It's actually the most interesting thing about them. Two people with completely different instincts, both showing up for the same kids for the same reason. I hope we get to see more of that. The becoming a team part. The comment ended with this. I really hope the show's ratings will go up. Same. If you watched episode 2, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more of this, the cultural context, the nuance behind the scenes, the stuff that makes you want to re-watch everything, subscribe. I'll see you next time!